Love tacos? We do too. Every day is Taco Tuesday in Cozumel, so come with us to find out our top 10 favorites. Hola amigos, hello friends. We are starting our taco tour of Cozumel at the very first place that we had tacos together in Cozumel back in 2012. And that is a local place just called the Blue Truck. So the Blue Truck is right behind the Royal Plaza, which is across the street from the Cruise Pier Terminal SSA. There's parking here, or perhaps on the side, but there's usually a lot of scooters parked here. So if you're looking for authentic Mexican food and getting a little bit away from the touristy restaurants, make sure to add the Blue Truck to your list. We are going to try a mixture of pork, beans, it looks like poblano peppers, mushrooms, and cheese. Oh wow, that looks really good. Corn tortillas, all of them have 2 corn tortillas. Right now they are out of chicken and fish and shrimp and chicharra and chicharron. So we're gonna come back later because we are still gonna be hungry after eating this pork. So then we'll come back and we'll try the other stuff. All right, so let's try the pork with the habanero spicy salsa on top that they make here fresh. It's even better with the hot sauce. Now they do have sauces that aren't quite as hot as this one. And of course they have lime as well if you like to put lime on your tacos. Delicious. As always. So we have a couple of little pigs behind us. Oh, they're leaving. I was going to give them a piece of pork. Oh, they might not want to eat pork. The Blue Truck has been here and open for 27 years. Not always parked here, but they've been parked here definitely for the last 10 because that's about how long we've been coming. They arrive by around 7:30 in the morning, set up, start cooking, and they're ready to start serving by 8 a.m. Then at 1 p.m. they have a whole new crew that comes in with a whole new fresh set of food to serve lunch, and then they're open until 5 p.m. Taco prices range from 20 pesos to 40 pesos, so that's about $1 to $2 per taco, and totally worth it. So your basic taco, like this pork one here that I just had, is 20 pesos, and you would look to be paying 40 pesos for a shrimp taco or a mixture with different vegetables, cheese, or a mixture of different meats. Totally worth it and delicious. I would say that vegans and vegetarians, this place is definitely not for you because everything is all cooked on the same grill. We'll see you on the next one. So our next stop on our taco tour is Carnes Diaz. Carnes Diaz is located on 65, or it's called 8 de Octubre. That's the street name on the maps and on the street signs, but it used to be 65. This restaurant, as you can tell probably by its name, specializes in carnitas, and that's what they have. So we have what is called a surtido, which is a mix of carnitas. Carnitas basically means little meats, and the meat is cooked for about 3 to 4 hours in oil or lard so that the meat is very, very tender. We have some garnishments that we are going to add to our tacos. So it's carnita meat on a corn tortilla, and we are going to add onion and cilantro. As I make a mess, all it's a full platter here. Then we're going to squirt a little lime on there. Now we have 2 salsas. So let's try each one. There's a green and a red. The green is very spicy. After the green, I can't tell if the red is spicy. Not as spicy, so if you like just a little kick, try the red. The green, very spicy, most likely a habanero sauce. So let's try a little bit of the green and a little bit of the red. We can make it look a little bit like the Mexican flag with its red, green, and white colors, or of course we have Christmas coming up, so red and green. All right. This is really, really good. So there are a variety of different types of carnitas that you can get. Now, as I mentioned, we have the surtido. And the surtido is a mixture of all of the different carnitas. It's very flavorful, tender, and delicious.
He is Mr. Uruguay.
In addition to tacos, you can also get tortas and gorditas. You can also order carnitas to go by the kilo. There is an area to order for para llevar or to go, so you can stand in one line, place your order, pay, and go. You can eat here, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 tables for eating here, and it's very quick. So when you sit down and you order, everything is ready to go. And you order, they bring out a plate of tacos and your drinks and this platter of garnishments, and you're all set. You can eat, and it's quick, and you can get out. They don't serve alcohol here, but they do have a variety of sodas and waters. And vegans, vegetarians, this restaurant is a no-go for you because there really isn't any option besides carnitas at this restaurant. So I really enjoy the decorations here because they have a lot of early 1900s Mexican Revolution posters and pictures on the wall that feature Pancho Villa and the early steam locomotives that were running through Mexico in the early 1900s. There are a lot of carnitas restaurants on the island, and they're all delicious, but this one is very, very popular, and it is the best. So we recommend that you take a trip up to 65, especially if you love carnitas or you really want to try them. Take a trip up here, sit down at the restaurant, and have a wonderful meal. So Carnes Diaz is a morning and afternoon restaurant. They're open every day, 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we will see you on the next one. Okay, so we are continuing with our taco tour at a restaurant called Visados. Now the name of the restaurant is Visados, but Visado is also a type of food. And basically the type of food is a Mexican stew. We are getting ours on a blue taco shell today, and we are tasting a variety of Visado tacos or tacos de guisado here at Visados. So first we're going to try a chicken mole with a little bit of chocolate sprinkled on top. Then we are going to try a chicken tinga. And then we have a chuleta, and it looks like there is some onion and rice. Then we also have one that is a vegetarian or vegan one. We have two actually that for vegans and vegetarians. One is rice, beans, and corn. And the other is the cactus nopal with rice. And we also have a chorizo con papa, which is chorizo and potatoes. And we have prensada, which is also pork. So first we're going to try the chicken mole because mole is one of my favorite sauces in Mexico. That is really, really good. Really, really good. I had to take another bite before I can try anything else. Okay, so next I'm going to try one of the vegan or vegetarian tacos. And this one has the beans and corn. Looks like there's some chickpeas in there and rice. This is really, really, really good. Highly recommended for vegans and vegetarians. Okay, so next I'm going to try the chicken tinga. This is amazing. Okay, so now we're going to try the prensado. And prensado is sort of like the leftover pieces at the bottom of the pot of pork. And I guess the best way that I can say it is that it's like refried and pressed. So well, that's really good. This is my first time trying prensado, so it is really, really good. Okay, so the last one that I'm going to try is the cactus nopal with rice. This is really good, so I would definitely recommend Visados for vegans and vegetarians because there are two different tacos that you can have here that are perfectly good for your diet. Each taco is 30 pesos no matter which one you get, which is about $1.50 US. And these tacos are very large and they are definitely worth the extra money and the extra love that they put into their food. Even though it might be a little bit higher than some of the street tacos that we're going to cover, these are definitely also lower than some of the taco prices that we've seen in other places. So definitely check this out and order a lot of different tacos. So the next stop on our taco tour is Los Cerros. And we are here to try the tacos al pastor. It's said that the tacos al pastor is based off of Lebanese immigrants' lamb shawarma and originated in the Mexican state of Puebla. Okay, so here we have our pastor tacos, and you can see that there's some shaved pork and some pineapple and the onion and cilantro on the top. And we have a salsa that's made out of avocado and lime and cilantro, and it's really, really tasty. It's not super duper spicy. We're gonna put some of this on for flavor, and then we have the red sauce, and the red sauce is spicy, and it's got onion and cilantro and probably habanero pepper in it. All right. Really good. Definitely worth a shot. Okay, so it's not really possible to come to Los Terras and just eat the al pastor. So we are also having chicken con queso or chicken with cheese. So I'm adding, of course, the same sauces to the chicken that I added to the pastor. So the green sauce, a little squirt of lime, and the hot stuff. Picante. Okay, provecho. Now, in addition to tacos, they also have tortas and they have really delicious pizza. So if you are vegetarian and you like pizza, there is definitely an option for getting a pizza made without meat. So Los Terras is located on Pedro Joaquin Caldwell, also known as Avenida 30, on the corner of Jose Maria Morales. And that is a calle that runs west to east. They're only open in the evenings, so sometime around 4 or 4:30 in the afternoon they open up, and they're open until later on at night. They do offer delivery. The delivery is fast and quick. So if you want to have tacos, pizza, or torta delivered, go for it. It's delicious, it's worth it, and highly recommend that you take the trip up 2:30 to try tacos al pastor from Los Terras and any other kind of taco, torta, or pizza that you like. See you on the next one. Hola. The next stop on our taco tour is a restaurant called Quesabirrias El Caribe. And they have a somewhat limited menu, but it all is centered around birria. And birria can sometimes be goat or beef. This one here is birria de res or birria beef. So I'm getting the quesabirria orden, which is an order of 3 tacos, and it comes with consomme or just a soup that is basically just a broth. And we have 2 salsas here that we can try, a green and a red. So the green is not super duper spicy. And the red yeah, the red is super duper spicy, really, really good. And so I am going to start off with our quesabirria taco. So it's just the birria meat with some cheese, and there's a little bean layer underneath the taco itself, and it's in a corn tortilla, and it is a little bit fried. I'm going to add some onion and cilantro to my taco and some lime. Yep, gotta do it. Okay. The idea here is to take your taco and dip it in the consomme. You can use your spoon to help you if you don't want to lose your ingredients into the bowl of soup. And then, wow. This is delicious. So vegans, vegetarians, this is not a place for you. All of the dishes are made with the birria, and there isn't anything that they would be able to make for you. Now, the restaurant is located in a local neighborhood in Cozumel, and it's very far up from what you would consider the downtown or the Malecon area. We are going to link their Facebook page as well as a pin to the map to make it easier to get here. You will need either a taxi or a rental car or a scooter to get here. So make sure you get up here on a Saturday or a Sunday between the hours of 9 and 3 to experience a local meal in a local neighborhood, cooked right here in front of us, and also the recipes and the food is made locally by the owner. They are her recipes, and everything is tasty and delicious.
Today we are trying a staple in Mexican street food called tacos de canasta, basket tacos. The tortillas are stuffed and layered in a basket, which are then drenched in boiling oil. This finishes the cooking and helps to maintain heat. So plain bean, black bean, and this is my favorite. This is mole, chicken mole, and then this one under here is chicharron. This one here is papa, potato. Is there chicharron in the potato? Yes, there's chicharron in the potato. Chorizo. There's chorizo in the potato. And then we have prensada. And this is the pork that is, again, down at the bottom of the pot, and it's brought. It's all mixed up together, and it's delicious, and it's pressed down as well. So first we are going to try the bean. Beans on top, so let's go for it. So I am going to put some onion inside with some habanero and a little sauce. All right. The bean is delicious. I'm really enjoying the bean. Add some onion and spice to this one. And I'm going to add a little hot sauce. Okay. Let's try the prensada. These tacos are so good. You can find them here on the corner of 80 and Zamna, or on the corner of 11 and 30. Directions are in the notes below.
So Ola Ola, the next stop on our taco tour is at a restaurant called La Clásica. Now, La Clásica is a little bit different than some of the restaurants that we have been enjoying, which are more of a local experience. This restaurant is more in the downtown area on Avenida 5 between 4 and 6. Now, they also serve alcohol, which is a nice little treat for us. So this is our last stop on our taco tour today, because we are going to have something to drink of the adult beverage form. I'm having a double shot of mezcal since it's 2 for 1. Okay, so we are going to order some tacos, and it's going to be delicious. We have a selection of sauces for our tacos, and they give us chips before our meal. And they're actually really yummy. And so are the sauces. So this green one here is the gringo sauce. And it is a avocado cucumber sauce with no spice at all. Very, very flavorful. Then we have this red sauce here. Now this is a habanero and will kick your butt. So you want to be careful of the red if you are intolerant for spicy foods. And then we have more of a gringa type salsa here, but it's got a little bit of spice to it. And if you add this really hot one or this medium hot one along with this not hot at all one with the cool cucumber and avocado, you'll get a really beautiful flavor that is tasty and will cool down a little bit of the spice in the other salsas. So right now we're just trying the chips with the salsas, and I've almost finished my first mezcal. So we've ordered our tacos, and I'm very excited about the ones that I got because I'm getting 5 little tacos on corn tortillas with beef and bone marrow. So I'm very excited to show these to you and taste them for you and let you know how they taste. Okay, so the food is here and it looks amazing. So we have here 5 steak tacos on small corn tortillas, and there are 2 tortillas for each taco. And then here we have bone marrow, and then we have some beans with a little bit of cheese, and we have some pickled onions with sesame seeds, the regular ones and the black ones. And of course we also have this selection of salsas that we are going to try on each taco. Okay, so first let's grab some bone marrow, some beans, and some onion. Now on this first one, I'm going to try some of the habanero salsa, so the really hot stuff. Okay. Provecho. This is so good. The combination of the steak and the bone marrow with the onion, the salsa, and the beans, and a little bit of cheese is amazing. Plus I've got the habanero salsa. Now I'm also going to try some of these other salsas on top of the rest of the tacos that I have here, and I will let you know how it goes. Okay, so tacos with the various salsas, totally delicious, with the bone marrow and the beans and the onions. Everything was just delicious. This is a very easy restaurant to get to if you're staying downtown. La Classica is open at 4 o'clock until about midnight, but we will link the Facebook page down below so that you can check out their hours on a daily basis, and we'll see you on the next one. Hello, the next stop on our taco tour is Arabian Tacos. So this place is a little bit different than your traditional Mexican taco. The tacos are going to be wrapped up in a pita style bread as opposed to a tortilla. So these ones will be a little bit different. Arabian Tacos is a Lebanese restaurant doing it Mexican style right here in Cozumel, and they do have a Facebook page, which we will link in the comments or in the notes below. And You can check out their menu there. They do have a pretty nice variety of foods that include vegan specialties, vegetarian, as well as for meat lovers. We have our tacos, and we've got a chicken, a pork, and a beef, and they do have cheese on them. And they're also, instead of in a corn tortilla, they are wrapped up in a pita, but they're taco sized. So we have some lime and we have our sauces. We have a habanero, a chipotle, a garlic, and a gringo green. I love it. So if you are looking for something that is not spicy at all, you're going for this gringo green, or the garlic. So I am going to try the chicken first. So I'm gonna put a little bit of lime, and I would like to try both the habanero and the chipotle sauce, but I also want to try the garlic. So I'm gonna actually take 3 different bites of this with different sauces. All right. So the pita bread is actually really nice for making a really sturdy taco. Chipotle sauce first. It's really good. Really, really good. The chipotle is semi-spicy, so it's not super duper spicy. I'm guessing that this is going to be. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on the chicken. Let's give it a shot. The habanero is spicy, but it's not going to kill you spicy. But it's got a smokiness to it. It's really, really tasty, especially with the chicken cheese and the pita bread combination. It's really good. I'm gonna try a little bit of a combination here just to give it a shot. Got a little bit more taco left to go. The combination of the garlic sauce and the habanero is really good. Really, really good. We gotta do this, huh? All right. Very, very good. Delicious. Okay, so the chicken taco is absolutely delicious, but I have to say that the beef and the pork were equally as good, and with the different flavors of the different sauces, it was really, really tasty, and we are very glad that we took the time to come up to Arabian Tacos and give it a try and see what tacos are Lebanese style. We'll see you on the next one. So the next stop on our taco tour is a restaurant called Dorados. It is on the main road that goes from the western side of the island to the eastern side of the island. So this is a really great place to stop if you're on your way to the east side of the island, where nothing opens until about 11 o'clock. You can stop here for breakfast. So Dorados is open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day. And they do have a very varied menu of things that you can get for breakfast and lunch. But what we came for today is their tacos Dorados. We ordered tacos Dorado, golden tacos, crispy shell tacos, and these come with ground beef, lettuce, and cheese. And then you can put the garnishment on that you like. We have guacamole, pico de gallo, cream or it's like a sour cream or crema they call it here, and beans. so you can put whatever you want on top of your taco. And habanero is not included with the garnishments, but they will bring it to you if you ask or say yes, you do want the habanero. But for now, we are going to try it with the garnishments that we have, and then I'm going to test the habanero when it comes out. So I am going to add some beans, a little cream, and some guacamole. Okay, let's give it a shot. And this is really good. So if you're looking for more of a crunchy flavor as opposed to the soft tortilla, definitely give D. Rodri's a try with their tacos Dorados. So if you're eating a taco, especially one that is all loaded up and you don't want to spill the ingredients out of your taco, do you turn your head to the right or to the left? Put it in the comments below. I turn my head to the right. Okay, so the habanero has arrived, and it is a sauce that D. Rodri's makes here, so it is not a solid cut habanero like you might find in some of the restaurants. So it is a sauce, and we are going to give it a shot. It's really good. It is very spicy. So we are going to, or I am going to add this to my taco. And I think with the habanero, I'm going to add a little guacamole and some beans. And see if I can grab a little onion and cilantro out of the pico. I don't like tomatoes, so I'm avoiding those. There we go. Okay. All right. To me, the habanero is the most flavorful of all of the hot chilies. It's the spiciest too, one of the spiciest peppers, but to me it has so much flavor, so I really enjoy adding habanero to any of the dishes that I get here in Mexico. So this restaurant is suitable for vegetarians. They offer a couple of omelets that don't have meat in them, and they also have salads, and they offer guacamole, but we just want to let you know that we do see some menu choices for vegetarians on the menu, but no options that specifically say vegan. Okay, we'll see you on the next one. We're heading to the east side of the island for Sunday Fun Day at Senor Iguanas. If you haven't seen it yet, check out our East Side Bar Hop video. Senor Iguanas is our last stop on this taco tour. So we wouldn't normally consider this as part of our taco tour, but it is special because, well, for one thing, look at the view. You're not going to find that at most of your typical taco joints in Cozumel. However, on Sundays, they have a special plate called the Baja Tacos, and it is triggerfish. It's freshly caught, and they don't serve the Baja Tacos on any day but Sunday. So we've ordered one of those, plus they also have a special taco order that is 1 chicken, 1 beef, and 1 shrimp. So we're going to try those as well, and we'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so wow, the Baja Tacos have arrived, and look at those huge pieces of fish. So we have shrimp, chicken and beef, guacamole, beans, and a little salad. And of course there is a to toss onto my tacos, so provecho para mí. Let's get the best part in here first, which is habanero. Just a little bit is all we need for really delicious flavor. A little bit of the lime. Yum yum. I'm gonna use my fork. Okay. And some beets. And you know what? Let's try some of this goes with the tacos, but cabbage and carrot is delicious, so let's toss that on with the chicken too. And let's see how that goes. Okay. This is so good. There's a ton of chicken in here. It's super fresh. It's all white meat, which is my favorite. And adding the spice and the other flavors onto it always makes things better, but not necessarily that it needs it, but delicious. Thumbs up. So here at Senor Iguanas, the menu is varied, and you can get Mexican specialties and seafood specialties. So as we mentioned earlier, there is no electricity on the east side, so all of the food is cooked over fire. And it makes it really, really special. It's delicious, and the seafood here is really fresh. Thank you so much for coming along to our favorite taco stands and restaurants. This is by no means an exhaustive list. There are so many restaurants and taco places deserving of recognition. So we'll cover them when we return to Cozumel. Adios amigos, goodbye friends.